Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been some time, I know. I haven't uploaded any kind of videos. I've mostly focused on doing shorts or lives, and the lives aren't even that frequent. I've been very busy, guys. Not that I don't care about the channel or about you guys, but there's some things that came up this year which we had to do, but it is time for us to talk about more cast iron. With that being said, what do we have in front of us today? We have a Birmingham stove and range. This is a number 12. I fell for it, guys. Black Friday. I fell for the sales, and I got this on Etsy for a very, very good price. I did have some coupons, and I got this for $150, which I think is a great price. Now, many of you, Cynthia, Rick, might not want to pay $150, which is completely fine. You don't have to pay $150, but you could find yourself something similar. All you got to do is just wait and look. The thing with me, though, I am very impatient, and I've been looking for something like this for quite some time. I want to say over a year and a half now, maybe two. Now, very, very awesome mill marks here. Yes, it does need a coat of seasoning. I want to say that the seller possibly just gave it one, maybe two. But yeah, I need to do more coats of seasoning on this, but minimal utensil marks, if any. I can't really tell, maybe a couple here. But I think the most beautiful thing about this pan is just the mill marks. I love them. I'm a sucker for that. The other thing is, it being flat. So the underside, let's take a look at that. Looks like some staining here, not necessarily sure, or possibly carbon buildup that wasn't fully removed, but might be staining. One thing though to note is that I want to say this is a Red Mountain series. I'm not sure if it is. Could possibly be a Sentry. Cast Iron Chaos has a bit more knowledge on that, but from what I've read up on this matter is that BS&R switched from Red Mountain to Sentry, and when they did so, they still used some of those old patterns that they had and not necessarily switched over to their new pattern. So this could very well be a Sentry, not sure. Though the only thing that I can tell from this pan that indicates it being a Red Mountain is the fact that it doesn't have the Made in USA, and also there isn't much information here except for the 12. If you guys have seen any of the Sentry cookware, it's very detailed in what size it is. It'll spell it out, 12 inches. So it'll say the number along with inches, things of that nature. But like I said, I believe that this is a Red Mountain. But if you guys think it's something else or otherwise, let me know in the comments. So great condition, very beautiful, sits very flat. And I'm excited for this. I love larger skillets for the simple fact that I do have a lot of family, and I like cooking for my family. Not just my family, which is my wife and kids. I also like cooking for my wife's family and also my sisters, my father. And something like this does come in handy. One thing here, though, that I do want to mention, a quick tip, is that typically you do not want to go anything above medium heat on your cast iron skillets or cookware for that matter. Reason being is that cast iron, once it gets preheated, holds its heat fairly well, and you don't want to go anything above that because it will retain that heat and it'll just be constant heat. So a medium to medium low is perfect for cooking all kinds of meals. Now if you want to sear protein or anything of that nature, I would recommend, especially with something larger in size, to place it in the oven, let it preheat in there, take it out, and then you can go medium high on the stovetop and sear up some nice steaks. If you guys know anything about cast iron and Birmingham stove and range, especially here on YouTube, there's almost a name that's very synonymous with Birmingham stove and range. And I'm not necessarily speaking about the founders, but more about the fanatic, the person that loves cast iron cookware, and that would be Cast Iron Chaos. He is a fan of Birmingham Stove and Range, and I want to say that's probably his favorite cast iron cookware company. So when I first started my channel, he was actually one of the first people that I would watch his videos, and he has a lot of knowledge, but I dove into it and slowly started gaining more of the knowledge, and most of the knowledge that I have about Birmingham Stove and Range is from Cast Iron Chaos. So a lot of his videos featuring his cast iron, his Birmingham Stove and Range cast iron, and one of those, now I'll be honest, a little backstory here. I always saw his videos and he would always use Stumpy. Now Stumpy is one of his pans that he has that is Birmingham Stove and Range. Now I don't know if that's the number 12 or a number 14, but this is a number 12 and it's similar to the one he has now. Going back to that, I always wanted myself one of those skillets, and every time I see him use it, it's not that it's a jealousy, and if anything, it's a good type of jealousy, because I'm like, wow, he makes me want a Birmingham Stove and Range, because in his cooking videos, it looks great. It looks fun to use. They look awesome. And so I dove into it, and my brother started helping me collect Birmingham Stove and Range. He would go out to yard sales, estate sales, and sure enough, he found a couple pieces. So my first pieces of Birmingham Stove and Range were a Sentry Series number 8 and a number 10. From there, I moved over to the Red Mountain. I got a number 7 and a number 8, and also the S Series, which I didn't know much about, but I also got a number 7 S Series and a number 3 S Series. And recently, I also got a Pity Pat's Porch skillet. So with that being said, I was excited for this, and I wanted to showcase it for you guys. So look forward to videos, shorts, and maybe possibly a live. We'll possibly feature it on the channel. But yeah, very excited. Should I give this one a name? And if so, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. But with that, I think that should be it. Let me know what you guys think. See you guys. Take care. And until the next one.